Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Brew Review Crew. I'm Ron.
And I'm Corey, and today we're going to be trying a special from Goose Island. This is Halia.
Glub, 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 glub. You may remember we reviewed the sister to this beer. It was called Jillian. And this is another beer sent by our good friends at Goose Island, and it's another one of those beers as part of the Four Sisters series.
Halia in Hawaiian means remembrance of a loved one, and this was actually brewed by Brian Taylor, one of the brewers at Goose Island, for someone who loved peaches. And so what they did before they put this in white wine barrels for 9 months, they added 12,000 pounds of peaches. So peaches, Brettanomyces, being aged for 9 months in white wine, I really don't see how they could screw this one up.
Nope. Yeah, that's a recipe for an excellent beer, and if it's anything like Jillian, which we both really enjoyed, this is going to be fantastic.
Let's try it out.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a while since we've had a farmhouse sale. I feel like we've been on this IPA thing lately. So, all right, let's take a look.
I mean, it is just gold. That's the first word that comes to mind. It's just gold. It's like a bright yellow kind of sunshine color. It's actually really nice looking.
Pale hay.
Okay.
Very nice and clean.
This one looks rustic is a great word for it.
All right, one of the defining characteristics of these farmhouse ales is just how great they smell, so let's check it out. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of boozy orange flavors.
I was going to say a little, and it sounds bad saying this, but there's a little nail polish to it.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
I get some peaches too. Definitely that unripened peach type flavor and type smell to it.
Yeah, you can definitely get that lactic bite to it. It's making my mouth water.
Yeah, I think it's going to be just nice and tart and bright and refreshing just based on the smell. So guys, let's take our first sip and see how this tastes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's nice. That's really dry and crisp. I'm not getting a ton of the fruit that I wanted. I kind of expected a lot of peach coming out. But it's got that nice sour bite. Yeah,
the sour for me was a little delayed. I'm just getting it right now.
I was just going to say, right when you said delayed, I started tasting peaches in the background, which is really cool to have that journey of flavors like that.
It's very dry, light, refreshing, a great summer beer.
Yeah. That fruitiness comes in at the end. It's kind of intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, this is really, really tasty. Very refreshing, and yeah, the kind of boozy orange flavor, not quite to the point that I think Jillian was. I remember thinking this is like a dead-on screwdriver. It's not to that point. It's very subdued, but very, very well done.
Yeah. One thing I want to point out is, even though it was aged for 9 months in these probably oak wine barrels, right? I don't get a lot of wine flavor. If anything, probably just a little bit of dryness from the barrel age process.
It reminds me of like a cider that you would get.
Okay.
You know, like a hard cider, and that it's light and it's not a whole lot of anything. You know, they're really nice flavors and they're refreshing, but nothing's really like blowing my mouth away. Right. You know, the peaches or the sour, it's all there and it all works together nicely, but nothing's blowing up. All right, Corey. Well, this is our second beer in this sister line, and I think, for the most part, we enjoyed both of them.
Yeah.
What's your final rating?
I'm gonna have to give this probably a high B+. Maybe like the 89 range, right?
Sure.
I like that it's really dry and really refreshing and crisp and easy drinking. I kind of wish one flavor stood out a little bit more. Like you said, it's really well balanced, and I really enjoy that peach aftertaste. But the only thing that I'm wishing was that one flavor was just a little more assertive. But overall, I mean, it's a really great beer.
I'm going to go ahead and give this an 85, right in the middle of the B range. I like what Goose Island's doing, though, because especially with this series, I think they're really trying to classy up the joint. Like, really make beer something that doesn't have to be a second stepchild to wine, where you could take this to a really nice party and share it, at like New Year's Eve or like giving a toast to it, because it's really... It's really nice and clean, and it did really nice packaging. I like what they're doing.
Right.
Well, with that, guys, thanks again for watching another episode of the Brew Review Crew. And remember,
we're the Brew Review Crew.
We'll review
a brew for you.
Cheers. Hey guys, like that review? Click on the video for our previous episode.
You want to check out your favorite beer by the style? Click on the logo in the top left corner.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Cheers. All right, Corey. Well, we're kind of Eskimo brothers. We both had a taste of both sisters.
I was wondering where you're going with that. That's so messed up.